Welcome back, Expresso fam. Thank you so much for choosing us for your Thursday morning, because right now I'm going to transform your life as you transform your home into the perfect winter retreat. And that is with seasonal homeware essentials. Now, head of trend and design, our girl Shekinah Rose is back in studio to join us and showcase luxurious soft textures, as well as warm, earthy tones, cozy throws and blankets, decorative accents, and stylish tablescape must-haves. And that's going to get us ready for the colder months ahead. Shekinah, welcome.
Yes. Hello. Thank you for having
you look
me.
so winter ready.
Yes, it's quite cold outside. It's quite nippy. So
the whole country's experiencing something right now. Winter is here. So we are heading into the coldest season, and we kind of want to transform our homes a bit. It must be cozy, but it must also look really good.
Always.
Where do we begin?
Yes. Okay, so our theme for the higher winter period, because I know we covered autumn recently, but we're making some shifts as we transition into the slightly more colder months. So we're going into a slightly more future heirloom theme for the higher period. So it's more luxurious, but I think executed in a very timeless and classic fashion. So when we talk bedroom specifically, I mean, the bed is the focal point of the room. So you really want to start there. I think the key thing for bedroom is to invest in good quality linen, because you really want to get the best out of your sleep, because if you're like me, you're going to spend most of your time in bed.
It's hibernation season.
Most of your time in bed. So we're introducing this beautiful sateen Egyptian cotton bed with the white and this beautiful sort of watercolor print on it with in the season relevant tones. And then again, our Egyptian cotton bedding comes in plains as well. So you can alternate between the plains and the prints, or you can actually layer them together. And then again, we've got sheeting options to complement the prints on the bed. So that is absolutely crucial. I think for winter also, just to create that sanctuary in your bedroom, you want to bulk up your bed. So I would almost say you want to swap out your medium weight inner to a slightly more warmer inner, just to create a little bit of fullness on the bed. And then again, I recommend the duck down fold inners. That's perfect because it's warmer, but it's more breathable, so it doesn't, overheat you in any way. From a styling point of view, once you've now sort of layered your bed, you want to layer it with textures. So furs, your knitted throws. So you can go very chunky. We've got this beautiful two-tone fur, and then again the stripes on the knitted throws. So again, just layers and layers of throws. Perfect for styling. And I don't think no bedroom is complete without a beautiful scent. So to create that ambience in your room, I highly recommend one of our fragrances. We've got beautiful scents coming in the season. So you can see the Soho range is a limited edition range. It's has notes of pear and freesia, so perfect, and warm woody tones in some of our hot collections, so perfect for winter to create that beautiful sanctuary that you want.
And a sanctuary it will be when it comes to comfort, when it comes to warmth. You definitely have that covered. All the decorative pieces are done in the bedroom. Maybe we should move on to the dining as well, because we want to make sure the entire home is taken care of, right? All right, so let's move on over here and talk a little bit about how to elevate our winter tablescapes. And already, look how good it looks. So where do we begin here?
Absolutely. So I think for winter, you want to create a little bit of a mood when you do your dining setting, something very inviting and warm. We've got two looks that you can actually work with, or that I recommend. Again, just true to that heirloom sort of feel, we've included some metallics, the amber on the drinkware. We introduced this beautiful sort of heirloom-inspired embroidered table linen. So again, with the tablecloth and the napkin. What's absolutely a must-have this winter is our vitrified porcelain. It's actually strengthened porcelain in this beautiful deep green. Again, in that winter-relevant tones. This is actually chip-resistant, so it's supposed to last you longer. So really good value for money in this collection.
And their mugs also.
And then it has a mug and a tea story as well. So again, that heirloom effect coming through with the deep olives, the embroidered effect and the amber, so slightly more glamorous. Then you want to layer or ground your table with beautiful husk placemats, just to create a little bit of surface interest on the table. That's absolutely key for that winter feel. And then just to soften the table, I mean, these beautiful curved lines on the vessels.
I've been seeing very organic and interesting shapes.
Yes, it's just again to enhance that feeling of softness and calm into the space. Where from summer we came from the clean lines, so now we're going a little bit more organic. So that's absolutely crucial to style your table with, and you can even use these in the bedroom. So they're quite versatile. And then for a second look, if you want something a little bit more modern, not as luxurious as that, cleaner, contemporary, we've got the Sahara range, again with the surface interest on the dinnerware. And this is an absolute must-have.
This is so beautiful.
So we're introducing this gauzy fabric in ivory and natural, again, very contemporary and modern, with the scalloped little detail on the edge.
That also
as well
matches the
on the
table
table.
linen.
So again, for this look, it's slightly cleaner. You can pair it with beautiful clear drinkware, with the swirl effect, again, surface interest, and then wood is always a must-have.
I love the fact that Woolies always brings in the natural, always
Yes.
brings the outside into the home.
The
too.
outdoors into the interior, and
Yeah.
again, the natural grains just completely grounds this entire setting, whether you go luxurious or whether you go with a slightly more modern look. So it's very versatile, the wood,
Oh,
and
I like
timeless.
that.
and
Yes,
timeless,
exactly, because we want to tick that sustainability
Yes.
box. It's going to be good for Easter. You could even whip it out at Christmas time
Yes.
as well. I love
an
it when we have
investment.
guests over.
Yeah, it's an
Exactly.
investment,
And
yeah.
chip resistant, like you said.
Yes,
it's
on
going
the
to last
vitrified.
longer for the vitrified green.
Yes.
Okay, Shikhan, I got to ask, maybe one tip that you can leave us with that makes sure out of everything that we're
Yes.
going to be comfortable going into winter and have our home as a retreat.
Yes, I think color is an absolute crucial thing because it easily transforms your space. So that winter warmth colors really just easily makes your home more inviting this season. So I think that's absolutely key. And I think the layering that I spoke about is absolutely crucial because it creates visual interest in your home.
This
but
is
it
true.
also adds softness. And as I said, that comforting, warm feeling that you want this time of the year. And then last but not least is candles.
Yes.
Candles is not just for load shedding. So the decorative candles, we've got a variety to choose from. So from your glass decorative candles to some ceramic options. So again, you just want to light up your home. You
Yeah.
know, you want to put the actual lights down.
The overhead lights are off.
Overhead lights are off.
Ambiance is there.
You want to set the mood. You want to release beautiful scents, woody notes. As I said, some of our fragrances have cardamom in. It's got bergamot, amber, cedar wood tones notes. So you definitely want to light a few candles.
Many
To
candles.
create a mood in your house this season, I think that's an absolute must-have.
And it's in every room too. I mean, in the mornings, I definitely
Yes.
light candles in the bathroom, and I'm
Yes,
like, it feels
absolutely.
like I'm in a hotel somewhere. It is so beautiful.
Yes,
Shikhan Rose,
absolutely.
thank you so much for sharing with us today. I think that we're going to have a nice home retreat
Yes.
for sure. And you don't have to break the bank while doing it. Of course, you know, Woolies has got us covered and wants us to ease into the winter season with our friends over at Woolies Home. So shop their newest AW25 collection. It's available in-store, online, and of course on the app. And it's the details, as you saw, that really do make the difference.
My home is my sanctuary. It's where I spend quite a lot of time dreaming and planning. I have created a kind of cocoon with very warm colors.